Hello and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid Ghost Fable. When we last left off, we nearly completed this level, but let's talk to people. What do you have to say, Campbell?
Snake, they've begun recharging the railgun so that they can launch a nuke from Metal Gear. There's barely 30 minutes to the launch. Metal Gear is in an underground base to the north of your present location. There's an exit out in that direction on the first floor of the barracks, northwest side. Make your way over there ASAP.
Okay. Might as well call Mei Ling and save. Snake, do you copy? Yep. They say you can't be in two places at the same time. You can't do two things at the same time, either. I can walk and chew bubblegum. You're not doing something else while you played this game, are you? Hey, that's meta. Well, let's talk to Weasel. You've put on your thermal goggles. Every object gives off heat, and thermal goggles detect that radiated heat and produce a visual representation. They map the distribution of the infrared wavelength with quantum sensors using detection elements such as cadmium telluride. It functions even in absolute darkness. But remember that it isn't always easy to distinguish different shapes with the goggles on. So, yeah. We do technically need the night vision goggles. Well, actually we don't need them, but they make things a lot easier. It's called McBride.
Snake, I took the liberty of looking up Hark's records. James Hark's, age 18, considered a child prodigy from an early age, received his PhD from Cagney Mellon University at age 16. Later recruited by Ramdime Systems, a DoD contractor, and headed the Metal Gear development team in cooperation with the U.S. Army, also known as Jimmy the Wizard. He's already accepted as one of the foremost experts in the field of robotics. 1 second. But here are some of his subordinates' comments regarding him. I will not tolerate being asked to humor a child's whim constantly. He certainly knows what he is doing, but we'd all be happier if he could do something about that stubborn streak. Spoiled rotten. I don't care about anything else, but could he please shut the bathroom door when he has to go? Oh god. Seems like a fun sort of guy. Anything else, McBride? Approximately 50% of the Gindran population subscribe to the indigenous faith. Other religions rank at 20% for Muslims and 50% each for Catholics and Protestants. The religious makeup is as complex as the ethnic stratification, and differences in faith certainly contribute to the ethnic conflicts.
That's a pretty high Muslim count in the middle of Africa. I mean, there's plenty of Muslims in Africa. I guess this is a bit more north.
The GNP of Gindra is 1.5 billion, placing them in the more affluent group within the African continent. But the disparity in income is extremely high.
Well, that'll get you a revolution. Let's see how Chris is doing.
Chris, is Jimmy around?
Hold on. Yo, what's up? What exactly is the deal with this railgun on Metal Gear? You mean you were going to try stopping it without knowing anything about it? Well, anyway, Metal Gear was designed to put ballistic missiles into boost phase using a nuclear-capable railgun instead of conventional rockets. What? Wow, they don't give you much at Foxhound except a big ego. Huh. Okay, look, there are 4 phases between the time of a missile's launch to its impact. The first of those is the boost phase. That's the period from the time the missile gets launched to when it clears the atmosphere and exhausts the rocket fuel. Next comes the post-boost phase, from the point of fuel exhaustion to the time the re-entry module is jettisoned. Then the mid-course phase, from the jettisoning of the re-entry module until the moment of re-entry into the atmosphere. Last comes the terminal phase. It covers the period from the time of re-entry into the atmosphere to the, yes, I know, to when it actually impacts, to the arrival of the surface target. Shut up! Missile defenses are all about using satellites to detect rocket combustion during the boost phase in the first place, but my Metal Gear relies on non-combusting railguns for the boost phase. That means it can't be detected or shot down. No, I'm pretty sure it could still be shot down. Nuh-uh. Yeah? We're talking about an invisible nuclear missile. One major topic we're addressing at the moment is the huge amount of electricity needed to recharge the railgun. That's about it. I'll look after Jimmy. You head for Metal Gear, Snake. Go out to the barracks exit and go north and you'll get to the underground base. The exit's on the northwest end of first floor. You can go downstairs from the west half of second floor. Hurry, Snake. I don't think I can stand this person much longer. Yeah, I can tell that. But let's switch over to night vision and put on our C4. Let's see what Weasel has to say about these. Got yourself some C4 explosives, huh? C4 is high-yield plastic explosives that go through walls on the thin side like cookie dough. B button and detonate with the A button. But you'd better not stick around when this stuff blows. C4 is the standard issue plastic explosives for the Brits, the US, and other major armed forces. The color is white with clay-like texture, and it consists of an extremely stable chemical composition of 91% RDX and 9% inner plasticizer. In fact, it won't detonate even if it's thrown into fire. When it does go off, it has a detonating velocity of approximately 26,400 feet per second, with a relative effectiveness of 1.34. One of the better explosives around. Okay. Well, I've already wasted half of this video just talking to people. Oh. You're probably wanting me to, Welcome to darkness, Solid Snake.
Who's there?
I see you've put your night sights on. I can see you fine without depending on those toys. My night vision is as good as an owl's. The face of my prey in the dark, overcome with terror and pain. No machine should contaminate a moment of such exquisite pleasure.
Are you one of these Black Chamber group?
Of course, I am called Marionette Owl. My flair for nocturnal combat has no equal, even among the Black Chamber. The party is about to begin, but you won't be making it. You'll die here, in the darkness.
Well, that's fun.
Let me introduce you to my partners. This is Osen. And Kohal.
I have no time for you or your dolls.
A doll is an approximation of the human form, and a good doll is endowed with a soul.
Wait, are you like the descendant of Cornet?
What nice lines your clavicles have, Snake. Not a bad half to your femurs either. When you're dead, Kohal will have those. Time to die.
Well, let's see here. Weasel, do you have anything to say about this person?
Marionette Owl. I know the name. Not fun company to have in the dark. He's a master of the silent kill. Out in Eastern Europe, I hear he took out an entire company by himself in a nighttime ambush.
Well, that's nice. Chris, you have anything to say about this person?
Snake, that's the guy. He's the one who locked me up in that room. He was muttering weird stuff like, "You're lucky to be a man. If you were a woman, I may have had to kill you."
What kind of... I'm glad it was you and not me.
I'm sure you would have been okay, Chris. He probably meant good-looking women.
Chris, I totally won't blame you if you put two on the back of his head.
Just don't give in, Snake.
Okay, so time to deal with Marionette Owl. Unfortunately, he's got, flashbangs. Which, as you can see, has a tendency of blinding me. Okay. Now the thermal goggles, once I can see again. Once I can see again. I'll show that the thermal goggles have them all looking kind of the same. Unfortunately, if he keeps throwing out these flashbangs, it's going to make this whole thing that much more oi.
Well, this is definitely a boss battle. Whew. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do with the flash grenades. It's just sort of hope, you know, and pray, and yeah. Got less than a magazine left. This ain't good. Okay, you know, maybe. I think I just killed myself. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a read up on how to do this, and we'll try again. 1 second. Okay, I think I figured this guy out. I have to take off the goggles every time he throws a grenade. So that doesn't burn my retinas. And pull out the assault rifle. Take off the goggles and then put them back on. Okay. I can do this. Threw it off screen, so I didn't know exactly where it was. Take it off. Put it back on. There we go. Stage 6 cleared. Rank good. Hey. That's better than normal. Okay, so when we come back, we'll deal with the death speech of Marionette Owl, I guess. Have a good one.